Here is a peace pilgrim, Sister Alphonse Chinnasamy, on a journey with a purpose. No other land but yours is holy, dear Sister Alphonse. You are making a pilgrimage into the heart and life of God as you serve the pilgrims in Holy Land. Over to Sister Alphonse Chinnasamy.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, sisters. Shalom, and welcome to Holy Land. There are some of the points what Sister Jeevana shared and Sister Lucy Malekal shared also in my life experience. At the outset, I would like to thank Sister Fatima and to all the sisters for giving me this opportunity to share my little experience in this Holy Land. I believe nothing happens by chance. So when I look back of my life at home, I know my house, I know Holy Cross School, the Butterworth where I studied, and Fort and Mamlachalai, my studies. That's all I know. And no one believed that I will become a sister. But I had a special love for Holy Cross because of my grandmother. She will say, look at Jesus, how he suffered for you. So when I decided to join no other congregation except Holy Cross, because I have my nun sister, elder sister in SMMI, my auntie in Chennai, St. Franciscan Sisters, and my uncle asked me, do you like to join MC Sisters? For all that, no, only Holy Cross. So I joined. While I was in pre-novitiate in Perambur, we had 1 year pre-novitiate there. We were 52, holy Lord, jolly, nothing to do, eat. And Sister Monica used to say, you all are simply like, we have to cook and give for you like wedding days, big dish we are cooking for you all, she used to say. 52 of us. Okay, there the sharing of Sister Genevieve money encouraged me. She used to come and share after her visit to North and Northeast. So I thought being a missionary is Northeast, we have to spread the word of God, she used to say. So being a missionary, we take the Bible and go climb the mountains, and that was my idea of being a missionary. I knew I had the courage to opt for North, from South to North. And when I was in Calcutta I used to think where I was born and where I am in this big city, not knowing anything, but still, that was a God's plan. While I was in Calcutta, one day Sister Eugene called me, Alphonse, what are you doing? I said, what? I am placed here, sister, in this community after finishing my formation work there. Okay, think over it. I want something else. I said, what is it now? Oh, you want something about far off mission. I knew I had my passport. I knew it is being expired. I said, I am 50 years old, no more going to other far off missions. Because I am poor in learning language. In the novitiate in Varanasi, I cried to Sister Mercedes, I cannot learn Hindi. Anyway, but within 3 months, we learned to read and write. So that was to Sister Eugene. I said, I had my passport, it is expired, now I cannot. She said, but it can be done, but you think over it, I am giving time. So I accepted to come to Holy Land, but she said, you have to take up the animation of the community. I said, it is not fair. I am going as a new person, those who are there could take up. So that is my coming to Holy Land. So my experience is one of thankfulness and gratitude to the triune God for having given me this opportunity to be in his own land. Where he walked, I walk. Where he lived, I live. What else, sister? What joy more than this can be to be in Holy Land? I said, it can go any whole world to other countries. I don't want anything else. Enough. What I have is enough for me. That is my experience, my joy. So at this moment, I am indebted to Sister Eugene, then Superior General, who called me to come to Holy Land. Along with her, I thank to her whole team. They placed their trust in me. she told Alphonse, go and find the possibilities and develop the mission. So all of them were a strong support for me. Such an encouragement, such a trust they had. Certain times, everything was granted. So that was a great joy and hope that encouraged me to go ahead in life here. Of course, as Sister Lucy Maliakal said, to be a missionary is a call. To be a missionary is a call within a call. I believe that. As I said, again I repeat, the greatest joy is to be in Holy Land, which is a special gift and privilege. The thought that I am in Holy Land, in my Master's land, is a joyful experience where you meet the whole world. The people come from all over the world. When they say that I am here for 9 years, and you say, oh, how lucky, how blessed are you? It is all being affirmed. It is a joyful experience. What a great joy it is. As Sister Lucy Malekal said, someone else told her that you are on the holy ground. I believe I am in the holy ground, and I know and I experience. But it is being affirmed by another one of a great experience, which is very moving and unforgettable experience for me. Now, where I am living is a place where Saint John the Baptist lived. It is a wilderness. And he lived with his mother Elizabeth in a cave. So my work is here. We sweep and clean and see to the church and the cave because there are pilgrims come here. So one day I was sweeping the area surroundings. One of the Ethiopian women came and she took the cleaning brush from my hand and she started cleaning. And she kept back the broom aside and she knelt down and she kissed the ground and she told me, you are standing on the holy ground. Sister, what a moment it is. It's very, very touching and moving moment it was for me. So I'm very happy to share this experience. What else I need, I don't say. So it was an emotional, spiritual, unforgettable experience. Second thing is, it's an extra gift for me, I believe, indeed, because I received the call to be a sister of the cross. It is because of this family of mine that I am here today. 120% and more, I believe that. As I said, nothing happens by chance, it is God's plan. This poor, simple, stupid Alphonse is here today. Because for many, it's like that. So it is because of this congregation I am here. And we are the few in number, 8 of us, but we represent the whole congregation. And we spread the good news, being a daughter of Mother Claudine. Of course, it is not very easy. There are many congregations longing to come and to make their presence, but it is not so. But our sisters grabbed the opportunity. We are indebted to thank Mother Constance, then Superior General, and her counselors for the right and quick discernment. At this moment, I would like to thank all the sisters who lived here, worked here, developed the mission in Holy Land. So I am proud, and we all together with our sisters, we salute them. All those who are living and all those who are dead and gone, may they experience the eternal presence of the Lord. And there are sisters, those who have come here. We are doing a very simple and humble work. Another joy and happiness in me is that I'm continuing the work of our Mother Claudine, what she did, working in the presbytery, cooking, cleaning, doing the church work, cleaning the surroundings. These are our simple work, but I am happy, contented. And you know how sisters opted those days to come and do and experience this. To mention that I have a great regards for Mother Mary Cecil, Sister Berkman, Sister Mary. All of them have come and lived because they wanted to have such an experience. And I hear one from one of the lady outside. She used to say how sisters used to work hard, spend part time from Bethlehem, come here to Jerusalem, iron the curtains in the schools to save some money for the mission. That was a love for the sisters, for the mission. That always it is in me. So whatever way we could save for the mission, it is not money matters because we wanted to live our own life by our earnings and things. So it is that joy in me. And second thing, another thing is that first time visited Holy Sepulchre and the Calvary and things, you know what feeling. And every time go to Calvary and pray to that figure of Our Lady, a mother of compassion. Whatever I prayed for the mission, it is being granted, sisters. To develop the mission, finding job, asking these sisters, that sisters, because our sisters were simple, humble, and very hidden. Our presence was not known to many people. But slowly, slowly, attending all the meetings, moving and talking to different people and things, finding out God made use of this simple, stupid Alphonse, I believe. So I am grateful and joyful for all that. At this moment, I would like to remember Sister Marisa, one who was here before me. She was in charge of the community. I came in August 2009. She left in November 2009. I want to say why is that her love for the mission and for the community and for the sisters. She told one of our neighbors that please take care of our sisters and be a support for them. After her leaving, I was so afraid to be in charge, and I don't know the language and the people and things. It was the situation. But then, how she had special love for us to take care of us and to tell that person, lady, or neighbor, to help our sisters. That is again a great joy how the sisters feel for us and feel for one another. So constantly, continuously, the experience of Mother Mary and through Mother Claudine, my faith increased, praying to them because whatever I prayed for, it is being granted. And another joy and happiness is that the support and cooperation of the sisters with whom I lived. It is because of them that we could find some way of coming together and developing the mission and work together. Because as you know, everything has to be done here by us. Cooking, no other persons are here. So we learned, we do everything, and we were happy to be together. These are the great some of my joyful experience. And the blessings of the Lord was in abundance. And to come to Holy Land is itself is a great joy. So all those who are willing to come to Holy Land first, then you go to other countries. Thank you, sisters. This is my joyful experience. Of course, there are a lot of challenges. It is not only that. The challenge is fear of coming to an unknown land, the language. You know, it's a country where three dominant religious groups live: Muslims, Christians, and Jews. And the language is Arabic, Hebrew, English, and in the religious circle, Italian, French, Spanish. There are many, many languages. Of course, we live in a locality with the Muslims, with Arabs. So Arabic is needed, but you can manage with English. At the beginning, when I came, 9 months I was only in the community. No going out for any other work. So I made use of the time to learn little Arabic and only sweep the campus, sweep the house, just inside the house, that's all. Of course, it was not very pleasant. I said, Lord, you brought me here, okay. I'm sweeping and cleaning the campus. At least it is your land. You gave me this opportunity because my zeal was very strong at the beginning. Second thing, personally, I am not interested in cooking at all. When I came here, we have to see, we have to see to our own cooking. And with the sister whom I lived, she is expert in cooking. So we take turn in cooking. When I cook, everything go flat. Neither she could eat nor I could eat. So it was every day almost thunder, lightning, and rain. That much only I can say. At this moment, after 1 or 2 years, after 2 years, I think, we took up working in the presbytery, and we have to do the cooking. We took up courageously. There was no YouTube those days, and me and another sister sat with the recipe book. We are looking for it. We don't know what it is. What are the ingredients? What are the vegetables and those names and all? I do not know. Anyhow, one sister has to go to work in St. Anne's. I go for cooking. When I go to St. Anne's, she comes for cooking. So I will stand near the oven holding the phone. Sister, I am putting like this. What have I to do next? What have I to do next? That was my way of cooking and learning. At the end, I will say, Martha, please see to it. Please put some taste in my cooking. That is what I learned. So those who are coming, please learn some cooking and come. And second thing, sister, most of the time now I feel even being is more important than doing. Just to be in Holy Land, which is very, very difficult. But come and be. Visit the holy places, experience to have just a God experience. That itself is another great joy, but it is a challenge just to be. Sometimes when I call sisters, they say, what is there to do? Will I be useful? So it is a challenge sometimes to be a simple presence. We can just go to the families and visit. Join with Mother Teresa sisters. Now we have found some way of like some apostolates. So we could do something of that. To keep up the spirit of our call amidst working with the lay staff, especially with the Muslims and other non-Christians and other denomination of Christians, that itself is a great challenge. And many a times they say, oh, from India, Indians, India means very poor country. Indians means they are poor. Sometimes feel so bad and get irritated. I don't want to hear all those kind of things. That is. As you know about Israel, the political situations, the conflict and the fight between Muslims and Jews. As I say always, we are not persecuted, but we are humiliated. I believe it seems they teach the students in the school, Muslims especially, to hate Christians. And they make fun of us. They throw stone on our house. When I was in Jerusalem in the house, night the stone will be rolling on the terrace. I only hold my hand, crucifix, Jesus, 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 because they throw stone on the house. There is one crucifix on the terrace wall. They throw stone on it. They come and drink water and our bottle, they throw the bottle there, keep the coffee glass on the wall, drink the cool drinks and break the bottle near the wall in front of our house, throw the rubbish in front of our gate. These are all little things. Of course, I believe if they hate me, they will hate you also. So there is a share joy in going through this, but it is a challenge as well as. And when we go to St. Anne's for a work, we pass through the way of the cross, Via Dolorosa. And close to the Temple Mount, it is a place of conflict and tension between Muslims and Jews. You will see every corner of the street, police with guns. So we have faced, sisters have faced the situations of shooting and killing through the soldiers running. One day at the back of me was the gun. The police was holding. Of course, I didn't do anything, but then they run when the situation comes. At the beginning, there was a hostel here. There were students cum working girls in our house. And when there is young girls, the boys around, like flies around the honey. And the boys jump inside the campus. The night they come and stop the car in front of our house. Loud music. And Sister Marisa left. I was afraid, lifting the curtain and looking what are they doing. Of course, now we don't have that hostel. But it was all a challenge to go through all this. But every time it was a faith experience that the Lord was there helping us through different persons. And we are not accepted by the Jews. You know, they spit in front of us. They don't sit with us in the metro and in the bus because they believe we only say that Jews killed Jesus. They cannot see cross, Jesus crucified on the cross. They can see plain cross, not this. That is what I believe. It was told. So the last thing I say is the biggest challenge for me is to live with the 2 and 3 sisters in the community. It was very, very difficult. When Sister Alphonse Raj came, I thought I will not complete 1 year, sister. I think I didn't say I will go back, but I was crying and crying and crying. But today I have completed 12 years. It is nothing because of God and His guidance and protection and support. Thank you, dear sisters.
Thank you, dear Sister Alphonse, for your moving experiences on holy ground. Your talk has inspired and invited us not only to Holy Land, but also to make a pilgrimage into the heart and life of God.